Welcome back to the channel. Today we're uncovering the assassination of Adnan al-Ghoul, a key figure in Palestinian resistance and one of Hamas's top military commanders. Known as the father of Hamas's rocket program, al-Ghoul played a crucial role in developing and advancing homemade weapons, including the Qassam rockets used against Israeli targets. Due to his expertise and influence, he became a high-priority target for Israeli intelligence. His assassination was part of Israel's strategy of targeted killings, but it also raised serious ethical and legal questions. Let's dive into the details of this controversial operation and its impact on the region. Who was Adnan al-Ghoul? Adnan al-Ghoul was a senior Hamas military leader and weapons engineer. He was instrumental in developing and improving explosive devices, long-range rockets, and anti-tank weapons used in attacks against Israel. His innovations in homemade weaponry made Hamas's military operations more lethal and effective, allowing them to strike deeper into Israeli territory. This made him a primary target for Israeli intelligence agencies, particularly the Shin Bet and Israeli Air Force. The assassination of Adnan al-Ghoul. Surveillance and tracking. Israeli intelligence monitored al-Ghoul's movements for months, using informants, aerial surveillance, and intercepted communications to track his whereabouts. Targeted airstrike. On October 21, 2004, Israel carried out a precision airstrike on al-Ghoul's vehicle in Gaza. He was traveling with another senior Hamas leader, Ahmad Abbas, when an Israeli drone fired missiles at their car, killing both men instantly. Use of advanced drone warfare. The operation showcased Israel's advanced drone capabilities, allowing them to strike high-value targets with precision while minimizing direct combat risk. Why it's considered dirty. The assassination of Adnan al-Ghoul was part of Israel's long-standing policy of extrajudicial killings, which has been heavily criticized by human rights organizations. Here's why this operation is seen as controversial. Lack of trial or due process. Instead of capturing and putting al-Ghoul on trial, Israel executed him without legal proceedings, raising concerns about human rights violations. Civilian casualties. Risk. Airstrikes in crowded urban areas often result in collateral damage, putting civilians at risk. While this strike reportedly only killed the intended targets, similar operations have led to civilian deaths. Escalation of violence. Instead of weakening Hamas, targeted killings often fuel further retaliation, leading to more violence and instability. Impact and consequences. Hamas's military response. Following al-Ghoul's assassination, Hamas intensified its rocket attacks on Israeli cities, leading to increased violence and further airstrikes by Israel. Technological legacy. Despite his death, al-Ghoul's knowledge and innovations did not die with him. Hamas continued to develop improved rocket capabilities, with more advanced versions of the Qassam and longer-range missiles being used in later conflicts. Wider conflict escalation. The assassination contributed to the ongoing cycle of violence between Israel and Palestinian militant groups. Instead of deterring attacks, it deepened hostilities, leading to further casualties on both sides. Legacy and lessons. The killing of Adnan al-Ghoul highlights the complex and morally ambiguous nature of targeted assassinations. While Israel justified the operation as a defensive measure, critics argue that such actions violate international law and fuel long-term instability. His assassination also shows that eliminating key figures does not always weaken an organization. Hamas continued to advance its military capabilities, proving that targeted killings can sometimes strengthen the resolve of militant groups, rather than dismantle them. The assassination of Adnan al-Ghoul remains a key event in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, demonstrating the effectiveness, but also the dangers, of targeted killings. While Israel succeeded in eliminating a high-profile threat, the violence and military advancements that followed show that such operations rarely bring lasting peace. If you found this deep dive into covert operations insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories about secret military actions and global conflicts. Let us know in the comments what other topics you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.